It's not about being a chef. To be a great chef, you have to be a great cook. Make sure that you love your kitchen. You can never be a great cook without loving your kitchen. My name is Kgotso Moloi, known as Chef Kgotso. I'm both a commercial and a private chef. I work at a restaurant at the current moment, but I also own my private chefing company. Since I was a young boy, I have never been to things except my kitchen. I never enjoyed my childhood like anyone else. My childhood was never like ordinary childhood like anyone else. So everything was different for me because I started cooking at a very young age. So my life, explaining my entire existence, I could say it's basically kitchen. Because starting from working for my granny to working for a restaurant that I'm working at the current moment, and to building my own company. So I could say my entire existence has been about cooking. My mom is a qualified chef, like professionally, she's a qualified chef. So she's the one who actually inspired me into getting into hospitality industry, because as I said, I grew up in a household where cooking is everything. We bake, we cook. Food is basically our life. It's just how we live. That's why I really pursued being a chef, because of my mom. I just wanted to make her proud and show her that everything is possible, because unfortunately things didn't go well for her, most definitely in the career part, because he got she got few opportunities, right? She got few opportunities, but they didn't work out. So I'm just trying to show her that it's possible. You don't have to give up. You don't have to do anything. Anything is possible. You just have to put your mind on it, and it will definitely work out. You get a lot of illnesses. Example of illnesses that you get: depression. That's the first one. Anxiety. That's the second one. Mental exhaustion. That's the third one. Those are illnesses that come up with this hospitality industry. As fun as it is, it's not as fun as it looks. Understand the difference. As fun as it is, it's not fun as it looks. It's pretty much hard. Trust me when I say that, because when we're dealing with service, you be under a lot of pressure. Trust me when I say that, you be under a lot of pressure. And one thing that I can tell you is that in the kitchen, we don't have friends. In the kitchen, it's service. You focus. You the entire thing. You just create consistency. Focus creates consistency. So in the kitchen, I'm not your friend. I insult you. You don't get that. You don't get offended at all. Okay, I can shout at you. You don't get offended. That's just how it is. That means emotions, they don't work in the kitchen. Emotions are for the bedroom, not for the kitchen. I'm not your friend in the kitchen. I'm your boss. I'm your chef. So you do what I tell you to do. That's the consequences of this industry. It's fun, it's food, it's all the traveling and stuff. But when it gets to real work, trust me, you won't cope. Okay, advice that I can give you to a young chef like me is that be sure that you wanna cook. It's not about being a chef. To be a great chef, you have to be a great cook. Make sure that you love your kitchen. You can never be a great cook without loving your kitchen. It doesn't start with food. It doesn't. It starts with your personal hygiene. It starts with your personal being. If you cannot take care of yourself, then how can you take care of other people's needs? Because that's how this industry it is. It's not only about food. It's about the entire service. It's about the experience. You'll hear that I like to say that It's not about the food that you're eating. It's not about the wine or any beverage that you're having. It's about the entire experience. Those are the reasons we go to restaurants. So be sure that you really want to be a chef, because we live in times whereby we just take careers, we just take jobs because we need money. We don't love what we're doing like internally, and that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Most definitely it doesn't. So you should love what you're doing. Make sure that you love cooking, and don't overthink things. Don't overdo. Don't overdo. Till this day, I'm still inspired by my dreams and driven by my fear, because I always tell myself that I am controlled by fear and I am driven by my fear, because uh, I always think that what will I be if I don't make the best out of this dish? Okay? What will I be if I don't become the best chef that I could be? That thing keeps me going every day. That's why I am here. And I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm the best in what I do. I am the best in what I do. I'm a self-made chef with 10 years of experience, and also I can say of education, self-teaching myself. One thing about self-teaching yourself cooking, or maybe the industry itself, is that you question everything. At school, we follow a certain syllabus. When you self-teaching yourself, it's not about that. There's no syllabus you following. You question everything. Why did I push this? Why did I mix this spice with this? Why did I do this? Why should I have a customer that is always right? Why should I do that? Why should I do that? I really wished to go to culinary school. Just that circumstances, financial wise, things didn't work out as planned. Because what I can advise anyone who wants to be a chef is that just find out more about your financial situation. There is sponsorships, there is opportunities, a lot of internships that you could just go to or apply to. Doesn't mean if you don't have finance to get yourself into culinary school, you can never pursue being a chef. You can. I'm the proof of that. I self-taught myself 10 years of experience how to cook. And that's why I became the best in what I do. Find a job, believe in yourself, have the passion, have the drive, have the enthusiasm. What got me the job that I have right now is not qualifications, it's the drive, it's the passion that I had, it's the enthusiasm that I showed. It's not definitely not qualifications. So I got where I am right now because of only believing in myself that I can do this. Doesn't mean because I'm living in Bethlehem township, I didn't go to culinary school, there's no opportunities that I could grab out there. No, there is opportunities, and there's a lot. That's why I'm implementing whatever that I'm implementing right now, starting with this food and wine tasting. We don't have any private chefs in Bethlehem. We don't have. So what I am bringing, it's most definitely something new, something that we find on the cities. This event, it's nothing. I'm still bringing something big. This is just basics of giving people the taste of what I can do, but this is nothing. This is not the level that I can reach. So we'll find out more as time goes on. I'm still a young chef, but I've learned a lot, most definitely, because I learned from the best. I was taught by the best. That's why I became the best. There's this saying that chefs organize like accountants, cook like a granny, walk like a pop star, and dress like a rock star. So time efficiently. When you are an accountant, your time is very important to you. So being a chef, your time is very important to you, because when you're dealing with service, there will be an order of 10 burgers coming in. I need all of them in 10 minutes. If you don't know how to manage your time, do you think you can cope with 10 burgers in 10 minutes? Can you? You will never. So remember, it doesn't start in the kitchen. It starts with your personal life. If you cannot manage time on your personal life, if you don't have a saying that no, you don't say no to things, then that means you don't respect your time. You should value people who you sit with, people who you talk to, your time, people, your surroundings. Those things, you should value them. That's why you don't just find me sitting with anyone, find me talking with anyone, because I value myself. I won't go to a party when I have something to study. Trust me, I won't. Another thing, as we all know, most of us know that chefs are very strict. And believe me, we are. As I told you that in the kitchen, I'm not your friend. I don't have time to play with you. I'm your boss. We at service. I need your focus to create consistency. So making hard decisions, it's what we do every day. So making tough decisions come with the job itself. There is time for fun. Don't get me wrong. There's time for fun, but there's time to be serious. And in the kitchen, there's no time for fun. In the hospitality industry, there's no time for fun. You work after working, while you working. So just that's how it is. What works in a restaurant works to the entire industry. So even if you are a private chef, you still have to be aware of the trends. You still have to change with the changes. So how do I cope with that? It's all the time studying. Don't there's no end in this. You study every day till you die. You study every day till you die. Every day you learn something new. Every day things will change. The trends will change. So there will be different things every time. You just have to keep up with the research. Don't be held up with that old school technique. Search a new technique, how to involve a very classic dish, how to just innovate it just a little bit. Regardless it's spice, regardless it's the technique, regardless it's any method, just how to bring some twist in it. So don't be held back by that classic cooking, classic techniques, classic recipes. Be aware of the trend, change with the changing. Your research, most importantly, we live in the days of media. You should see how chefs do things. Learn from the best. I have um, I have two chefs who I look up to, who I wanna be like. First one, it's Marco Pure White. Second one, it's Gordon Ramsay. Those two people, they changed with the trend. Marco Pure White is very old, but he cooks the modern way. He understands that times change. Regardless how good I was on the 90s, this is the 2000. I'm not that good. I have to change with trends. I have to change with the changes. I have to find something new because we obviously get bored of repetition, right? Repetition is boring. Like to everyone, repetition is boring. So changes makes you gives you that fire, makes you edgy, makes you want to know more, makes you want to taste that dish. All those kind of things. You have to be aware of them. Do your research, study every day, regardless how good you are. I'm still studying. I study every day. Funny thing is that people don't believe me when I say I study to a point that a whole type hack, I finish it in a month. I'm talking about 500 pages. I'm writing like 20 pages a day, studying. So there's no end. There's no time to relax. You study every time. You innovate. You change with the changes. That's just how it is. Life is unpredictable at first. Life is definitely unpredictable. So regardless, I tell you my plans and how I am going to do them and stuff. They might not work the way I want them to. They might not work, but doesn't mean I don't have a plan. I have a plan, and trust me, one day I will tell you guys about it, but not now because it's still in motion. I would like to give out a big shout out to a very special woman. Really love to give a first shout out to Holly Swane, because she's the one who ran my Instagram page for a while, and I'm here where I am because of her. So first shout out to her. Second shout out to my team, the team that I'm working with to create this event. To each and every one of them, I really appreciate them, and I would really like to say that I love you all, guys. And trust me, this is not the end of it. We're still going really far. And just in general, all the love out there, everyone who loves what I'm doing, everyone who supports the movement that I'm doing, just I love you guys. Everyone, there's a lot of support. So I cannot mention each person one by one, one by one. I cannot. But just for now, I love you all, guys. Everyone who supports me, everyone who gives their whole, you know, yeah, that's it.